Club. Hello everyone. Today we are going to present about airport quality service management, building a service culture. What is airport service quality or ASQ? Airport service quality refer to the level passenger satisfaction derived from the entire passenger journey from airport exit to check-in, security, boarding, and baggage reclaim. What is service culture? Service culture is an organization mindset in which all airport stakeholders adopt a passenger-centric approach, including security, immigration, operational, and commercial partner. And then why service culture matter? One, rate passenger satisfaction and airport reputation. Two, boost non-aeronautical revenue and loyalty. Three, lower complaint and operational friction. Passenger expectation: 1. Easy and convenient. 2. Fast and efficient. 3. Safe and secure. 4. Friendly and helpful staff.
Let's unpack the four pillars that support a service culture. Passenger-centric mindset, people, process, and physical environment. Passenger-centric mindset. This is the strategic lens. Design everything from passenger perspective. Use passenger journey mapping to identify friction point and emotional highs and low. Ask, where does the passenger route start? Where do they feel confused, unsafe, and bored? Then design with empathy. Fewer decisions, clear choices, and predictable timelines. Next is people or staff. Staff are the face of the airport. Training must go beyond procedure to include communication, active listening, empathy, and problem solving. Empower staff to make more small decisions. Waive a fee. Expedite a process. Offer a priority lane without bureaucratic. Improve every time. Recognition and feedback loops are critical. Celebrate example of going the extra mile. Corrected passenger compliments and share them across teams. Next, we're going to talk about the process. Processes must be seamless. That includes queue design, check-in flows, baggage handling processes, and contingency steps for irregular operations. Apply Lean and Six Sigma principles to identify waste and variation. Use level of service or LOS metrics and queue modeling to predict where delay will build. Design process for both peak and off-peak redundancy matters. And the last one, we're going to talk about the physical environment. The physical environment is the passenger physical experience. Cleanliness, seating, lighting, ambient temperature, and sickness has outside effected on perception. Good wayfinding reduce stress, comfortable seating and charging point, increase dwell time and retail spend. Zoning the terminal for different passenger needs, families, business travelers, transfers, and those with reduced mobility. Improves flow and satisfaction. This is the 4 pillars of service culture that talk about the passenger-centric mindset, people or staff, process, and physical environment. All this is very important in these 4 pillars of service. Applying the 4 pillars in passenger terminals. How do these pillars translate into action? One is passenger flow management. Use automated sensors and queue analytics to route passengers dynamically. At peaks, staff redeploy the bottlenecks for transfer hubs, ensure clear transfer corridors, and short connection times. Next is level of service or LOS. Decide your target LOS per zone and design staffing and capacity to meet it. Examples: aim for 10 or less than 10-minute average. Security wait at off-peak or queue length. Density target for check-in. Terminal facilities and comfort. Provide adequate seating, power outlet, quiet zones, and family facilities. Refreshment kiosks should be strategically placed near well zones. Wayfinding and information. Invest in consistent signage standards. Universal icons, multi-locally labeled, and real-time digital displays. Mobile wayfinding and flight push notification reduce anxiety. This is the applying the 4 pillars in passenger terminal to take pillar translate into action. People training priorities. Training must be practical and continuous priorities. Communication and empathy. Short scenario-based module 2 of 2 to 4 hours that practice language and tone. Problem solving and decision authorities. Teach staff to escalate, appropriate, but also to resolve common issues autonomously. The escalation role-playing to handle upset passenger. Cross-functional one airport workshop. Bring teams together monthly to review incident and success. This break serious and build mutual respect. Include job shadowing. Security staff shadow retail teams, cleaning teams, visit customer, service holders, etc. This builds empathy and understanding across functions.
Physical environment and wayfinding. Physical environment improvements are often high impact and low cost. Cleanliness and maintenance. Fast response team for spill and broken fixtures. A visible cleaning schedule reassures passenger. Seating and heating, ventilation, air conditioning. Ensure enough seating in gate area and consistent thermal comfort. Wayfinding. Use layered information, primary signage for direction, secondary signage for amenities, and tertiary for map and detail. Consider color code zone for a large terminal. Multilingual signage is mandatory in international hubs. Where possible, use icons that are universally recognized. Security and facilitations. Security is non-negotiable, but facilitation matters. Efficient unified screening. Design family lane, elderly lane, and separate flow for irregular security checks. eGate and Trust Travel program. This reduce processing time for frequent flyer and citizens. Dedicate flow for vulnerable passengers. Ensure those requiring assistance have pre-notified lane and staff support. The balance is keeping security effective while minimizing passenger stress and processing time. Common bottleneck and pain point. Typical friction point include check-in queue during peak wave, security checkpoint when staffing or equipment is insufficient, immigration delay due to document issue or staffing shortage, boarding gate congestion when flight board late or transferring passenger are delayed, baggage reclaim when system fail or when belts are poorly managed. For each bottleneck, map root cause often is a mix of staffing, layout and insufficient contingency process. Measurement KPI and metrics. You can improve what you don't measure. Prioritize a balanced KPI set. ASQ passenger satisfaction score. Regular survey immediately post journey. Evaluate waiting time. Check-in, security, immigration. Measure both average and tail percentiles to capture worst case experience. Queue length and density. Real-time sensor or camera analytics. Processing time per passenger at the checkpoint. Complaint rate and resolution time. Track case closure time. Non-aeronautical revenue per passengers. Tie satisfaction to commercial returns. Use dashboard and daily handle to review their metric trigger action. Tools and technologies. Technology is an enabler, not a substitute for culture. Self-service, kiosk and backdrop. Reduce for workloads but need staff oversight for exception. E-gate and biometric checks. Speed processing and can improve security accuracy. Real-time queue monitoring with camera on sensor allow dynamic staff redeployments. Mobile wayfinding and push notifications. Reduce uncertainty about gate and time. Digital feedback and analytic platform let you capture immediate passenger sentiment and route it to the right team. Crucially ensure interoperability system must share data across stakeholders. Best practice and implement tips. Practical guidance. Train staff in service mindsets, but combine training with empowerment and clear escalation path. Use feedback loops. Capture passenger feedback and convert it into action within 48 to 72 hours for quick wins. Coordinate across agencies. Set joint KPI that require collaboration, not competition. Start small with quick win. Fix visible low-cost problem first. Signage, cheating, PowerPoint, then scale. Quick win build momentum and buy it in for later investment.
Now move on to the case study. First is Singapore Changi Airport. Changi focus on culture and incentive programs like Smile campaigns and Extra Mile award celebrate staff who exceed expectations. They use instant feedback system and involve the entire community, airport staff, trainers, and contractors in recognition programs. Next is Incheon. Incheon was one of the first to achieve ACICS accreditation level 5. Their success comes from consistent staff engagement, rigorous process, standard and human-centered terminal designs. Technology supports staff rather than replacing them. Biometric grade, efficient transfer corridors and abundance passenger information. Suvarnabhumi Airport. Suvarnabhumi has invested upgrading infrastructure and hospitality standards to improve global ranking. The airport strategy has includes operational improvements, training engagement, and visible customer service initiatives. Risks and considerations. Stakeholder power conflict. Airline government agency and commercial partner may have competing priorities. Governance that enforce shared KPI help. Budget and finance expectations. Commercial partners may resist change that reduce short-term sales. Present data showing how better passenger flow and experience increase spend per passengers. Regulatories and securities contains. Securities requirements can limit certain service designs, works with regulators area and includes them as partner in design workshops.